Perfect day, sons of God. My name is Bridget. I would like to thank God for what He has done today. And I would like to thank God also for Papa and Mama for their ministry in our lives. I thank God for this ministry, SRE. I would like to testify about the visions that I have been having for so long. I've been having so many visions in my life since the time Papa started teaching us about ascension teleportations. And I had a vision also today, but first I would like to share the two visions that I had a couple months ago. Before Papa started teaching about the spirit of the six, the return of the six spirits, I had a vision whereby I was taken somewhere in a place where I don't know where it is, but in front of me there was a very huge gate, and that gate was opened for me, and when I went in, there was a very huge building in that yard, and the front door was opened for me. When I went in, I realized there were so many rooms, but I didn't know how many. Then I was instructed to go into the first room. In that room, there were chairs like a class. I was sitting on one of the chairs, and there was a teacher in that classroom. I was taught a lot in that classroom. I didn't know who that person was. And after that, I was given a test. And after that, I passed that test. I was taken to another room until the seventh room. To my surprise, when I get to the last room, the room number 7, I was told to stand by the door, not to come in until I was told to do so. Then I heard a voice. Somebody was telling someone that the first person has arrived. And then I heard the voice of Papa asking, who is that person? And the other person answered, it's Bridget. Then Papa said, let him wait there until I say she should come in. And I was told to come in. And when I went in that room, there were also chairs, but on the walls, I saw pictures of Elijah. I saw a picture of Joshua. I saw a picture of Noah. I saw a picture of Abraham. I saw a picture of Samson. And as I was sitting there, I was just watching the pictures. Then there was another door in that room. I didn't know that room was going outside or in another room, but there was another door inside that room. And I heard the voice of Papa again saying, tell Bridget to come in. And I walked through that door. And when I saw Papa, he just smiled at me and he said, you have been qualified to come this side. And from that door, the other big door was open, and I saw light from that door. And I was so happy, and I was jumping because I was qualified. And the other day also, I had also another vision, whereby we were in the church. Papa was not there, Mama was not there. And we were praising, we were worshiping. And all of a sudden, a door was opened in front of the pulpit. There was a door, and Papa walked through that door. And when he walked through that door, he was walking towards some people, trying to pick them up. But he couldn't even pick one. He walked through almost 8 people, but he couldn't pick even one. Then I realized that he was very angry in that vision. And then he just started walking away towards the same door, and the door was closed. And the moment the door was closed, I started screaming, crying. I fell on the ground, crying. Inside my heart, I was like, I wish Papa could walk towards me so that I can know if I qualified for him to pick me up. And then while I was on the floor, the same door was opened again, and a big light came through the room, and I saw a hand, and that hand was pointed towards me. And that hand had a force that pulled me from the room. I say like a magnetic force pulled me from the room through that hand. And I was taken into another room, and I saw Papa seated on the chair, a very big gold chair. And then I was just crying, asking Papa why he didn't pick anybody, and why was he angry, and why did he just walk out. And he said, I've seen your heart that you want to know, so you have come here. I want to show you what happened in that room, what I came there for. So he took me back to the church. People were just astonished. Everybody didn't understand what happened. And then Papa said, look and see. Sons of God, what I saw, to every person that Papa walked to, they had spots. 1, 2, some 3, some 4, then 6. Then he said, then watch everybody. Then I saw nobody had no spots. And then I said, Papa, what about me? He said, you had 1 spot, but the time you fell on the ground and cried, that's when that spot was dismissed. That's why you were qualified to come this side. But none of my people, none of my members qualified. I came there to pick some of you so that you can learn and become like me, sons of God. And I was taken back to the church. I cried, and I explained to one elder what happened there. And then that vision ended there.